Hello, people of the internet. Allow me to tell you about a game called Verlet Swing. I had only recently found out about it a few months ago. I think I was probably watching a YouTube video and somebody referenced it or something. And I had played the demo and eventually the entire game. Allow me to tell you why I fell in love with it. So, to understand Verlet Swing, you really have to feel it, almost. Verlet Swing's movement mechanic is based on swinging. So, think about any game where you play as Spider-Man, and you have to attach your web onto a building or a pillar or something, and then you swing off of that to propel yourself forward. That's Verlet Swing. Its entire game functionality is you have a rope, you attach your rope to an object, and you swing about it and you try to get to the goal. You can't move on the ground, it's only swinging. You can change your direction of your swinging with Lasad. And that's all the movement you can do. The game's split up into 5 worlds. Each of them has this own unique feel and theme surrounding it, but an overarching style throughout the game is Vaporwave. Throughout the game, you see various Vaporwave concepts like statue heads, dolphins, that classic Vaporwave sun in the mountains. The entire ground is this grid pattern. Everything is fit with this theme. And looking around throughout the game, you can really get a sense of your environment. And I love it. Everything about it is just so... I don't know how to say it. It's so surreal. It's very calming, I would say. And I feel like that's a great theme to go for, especially in a game where you're swinging around. I mean, think about it. It's a very relaxing game. But something I like about this game is that when you swing off the first object, there's many different ways you can go to get to the end of the stage. Some faster, some easier, some more difficult, some short. It's all how you want to play the game, and you can decide a path on really every single level. Every level has different objects, different environments for you to mess around with, but they all have one goal. Get to the end in this giant circle, blue circle really. And I mean, the game in the first world, really, there's not a lot going on. And I could see why after playing the first world you were like, oh, there's 100 more of these, how different can they make it? But after playing the entirety of Verlet Swing, I think every level really feels different from the last. Even though some of them use the same objects or have the same concepts, there's 3 tunnel levels throughout the game, and each one of them feels like a different experience. And I applaud FlameBait Games for doing this, because honestly, with 100 levels, it's something that's difficult to do. There's something about playing this game, especially in the first 3, I would say, worlds, where it feels very calming. Like, every experience is just you swinging around, and it's fun. Now, throughout this video, I've been playing the music. Whoa, very cool. Like, listen to it right now. See? Very epic. But something I like about the music is that it feels relaxing, which, you know, marks home that point. And I think it fits every environment very well. If it needs to be, you know, dangerous, like the 5th world, the music is very dangerous. Like, here's a snippet of it right now. Something I like about this game, and that if anybody ever makes a game, or more specifically, music for a game, if it's not a rhythm-based game, like Geometry Dash or Beat Saber, then every time you die, do not make the song repeat. Because something I love about this game is that a song will start playing, and then you'll die, and then the song continues right where you left off. I love that, because it never feels repetitive when I die in a level. It never feels like I'm playing the same thing over and over again. I think a game needs music that fits the aesthetic for whatever you're trying to make, but something about that repetitive quality really does not lean in favor of those games. But another thing about the music is that it fits the world while still keeping that vaporwave aesthetic, just like the gameplay does. And I think it's that coordination between gameplay and music that really helps tie this game together. But what interested me was when I was talking about this game to a lot of people, they had never heard of it, which surprised me because I knew Jack and Markiplier both play this game, which are fairly big names on the platform, and I know a lot more people played it. However, I think that time was back in, 2018, when the game first released. And it's not that nobody liked the game. I mean, I made one person play the demo and they said they enjoyed it. It's weird to me that that can happen to where people can play a game, it can be recognized, and then it can just be forgotten. But I don't think you can understand how this game feels without playing it. And of course, there's going to be the demo and the full game in the description below, in case you want to check it out. There's something about swinging around, and you having complete control over your environment that makes this game just perfect in my eyes. And I love the lighting, I love the environment, the graphic design of it is very well made. And this game also happened to be made by the same people that made Passepartout. Passepartout. How do you say it? Passepartout? Passepartout? Just show a picture of it on screen right now. It's this game where you play and you can make your own art. Also, very relaxing. And there's a few references to that game in Verlet Swing, such as like Benjamin's head. I think I saw it a few times. I love moving around in it. I love the environments in it. Cough, cough, cough. I may or may not have uploaded in, let me see how long. Oh god, like 3 months now. But really more of like 4 months. Frog.mp5 doesn't count. Yeah, go play Verlet Swing.